Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the minority community and financing the AIDS struggle. And of course we have with us to talk about the minority community and the ability to be able to finance the struggle that has to do with AIDS and HIV in the minority community is Mr. Ron Crowder. And Mr. Crowder is the executive director as well as the founder of an organization called StreetWorks, as well as the leading advocate of individuals within the minority community to become involved in this whole struggle against AIDS. And of course, let me welcome you to the show this morning, Mr. Crowder.
Thank you, Dr. Haney.
And of course, Mr. Crowder, what we could do is to have you to give us some statements in reference to your background, your education, and how you became involved in this whole struggle against AIDS, and not only how you became involved, but how you have become, over the last several years, one of the leading advocates across the entire nation dealing with AIDS and HIV, and you're making a tremendous impression all over the nation, but especially here in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Yes, Dr. Haney. As you know, I'm a graduate of Tennessee State University in the business department. I guess I would say my life took on a little different perspective, and I got involved in alcohol and all of that, which resulted in myself becoming infected with HIV. And in 1997, I founded the agency because there wasn't not a lot of services being brought to the minority community surrounding this topic of HIV and AIDS. So not only that, there wasn't a lot of people reaching out to those who was at greatest need for prevention and education, as well as care services for those people we deem hard to reach population, drug addicts, sex workers, crack addicted people, and those type people. So that's how we came about founding StreetWorks.
And of course, one of the problems that we're talking about here this morning, Ms. Crowder, has to do with the ability to really finance this whole struggle against this epidemic. And I think that it's not only we're dealing with the minority community, but I think in terms of just trying to finance it all across the world, in Africa and every other place, that there's not enough money coming in. Let's talk about it from that perspective.
Well, Dr. Haney, as you know, with the current administration and with all of the other natural disasters, funding and donations has become somewhat limited now. So what I guess what I'm saying now is that yes, we have money to run the agency, but that's never enough. You understand what I'm saying? I think we're working now with about a $250,000, $300,000 budget, which our budget really needs to be at least, at a minimum, twice that much. And I guess what my appeal today would be is to try to get the faith community as well as the minority community to come in and help us. You know what I'm saying? Financially, with human resources, with expertise. Maybe there may be a grant writer looking at the program this morning. There may be some people who are IT people who can help us redo our website. There's all kind of resources that people possess that they could give. But more importantly, we do need financial help. As you know, we're located in the housing, public housing sites in Nashville. That would be James Casey over there in the Shelby Avenue area, as well as the University Court, J.C. Napier Court area. So we're located right in the community that we feel need our services the most.
But still, you feel, and as we make preparations, Mr. Crowder, for this first commercial break, you do feel that while there might be some activity, financial activity to support what you're doing, that there's really not enough money that's coming specifically from the minority community the community that has more than any other group a greater impact dealing with this disease. Is that it? Is that what we're saying over the last 10, 25 seconds?
That's exactly what we're saying. And I will expound a little bit more after the commercial break on that.
But you do believe that that African Americans specifically should be able to reach deeper into their pockets in order to help support what you're doing, especially since what you're doing has such a tremendous impact upon them. Would that be a fair characterization?
That'll be a fair count of what I'm saying.
And of course, we'll deal with that when we come back following this first commercial break. We're talking to Mr. RCrowder.